it's Spunky Phil, and I'm doing a video. Mostly it's going to be about the POV HD audio. There seems to be a really big issue with it that a lot of people are having, and I've seen a lot of POV HD videos to where the audio is, quite frankly, it's just bad. So here's my POV HD. I also have the pouch. So my setup well, let me run through my setup first. I have it in the pouch for the unit, and then I just put this right on my side. And as far as the cord is concerned, I just have it go on the inside of my jacket up front, and then I have the helmet star mount that I just put the recording head right on top of my helmet. As far as the inline microphone, I tried to do this thing where I had a little ring of sticky tack that I took a piece of rabbit fur on to try to help with wind noise in the case that I wanted to use the inline microphone, and this is absolutely horrible. I don't know what they were thinking when they put this on here. Every video I've seen that uses it has pretty nasty audio. Wind noise, it just clips. Now they have been updating firmware. I don't know if they've changed anything with the audio. I haven't seen anything that said they have. Basically you have audio level 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then auto gain. Now, before I get into the rest of my setup, let me show you the issue that I've been dealing with the audio setup, and I tried the microphone in about 5-6 different places inside my helmet. This is what it sounded like before my current solution. Okay, so that was pretty bad. As you can see, the audio is very blown out. It's clipped. You can barely make out what I'm saying, and just overall, it was bad. So let me go ahead and show you what my setup was and what my setup currently is, and I think it's working a lot better. So this is my helmet. It's a Scorpion XO 1000, and I have the helmet star mount on top. I just use Velcro. The other end is on the recording unit. And where I originally had my microphone, I thought I was being quite clever, and I actually, the POV comes with really strong magnets. So I took 2 of them and kind of hot glued them to a popsicle stick, and then I glued that on the inside of my helmet, which you're probably not going to be able to see from here. But here's the right cheek pad, and I put it right on the front of the helmet on the inside. Now, the magnets, once they're on there, and they stick really well. So basically I thought, well, I want to pick up my voice as best I can. Let me put the microphone in the front of the helmet. And that was a horrible idea. That's actually where the microphone placement was for the video that you just watched. That sounded absolutely awful. And this technique is actually going to work for anyone that is vlogging, regardless of your unit. If you're just having a microphone, you know, on a GoPro or a Drifter or whatever, placement-wise, you know, this could maybe help you out a little bit. Now, the other places I've tried that did not work and led to the same results as you just saw are on the inside of the cheek pad. Right here, I kind of fed the wire up through the bottom, and I had the microphone tip just sticking out right here. That was bad because when the visor is closed, you're going to have wind noise hitting on the visor right here, and if you have a sensitive microphone, it's going to actually pick that up. So it's not so much wind noise that you're getting directly onto the microphone, it's wind noise that's hitting your helmet and your microphone is picking that up. Another place I've tried is actually sticking it up with a really long popsicle stick, kind of up above here, because my previous setup, where I had that camera that I actually just stuck in my face, the microphone was up against the visor. Now, why I think that worked so well is because if you get wind noise at the very front, all the noise is going to be from the wind going to the side. So I thought, okay, well, hey, my old setup I couldn't actually have the breath deflector in there, so with this one, I put this back in, and let me show you which microphone I have. This is just a pretty cheap Audio Technica lav mic, which is normally what they use for interviews and you know, newscasters, stuff like that. It's got a ridiculously long cord. It is battery powered, so it's a little bit more sensitive, so you have to remember to turn this on, because if you plug this into the POV and you have this off, neither the inline mic or this one will work, and your video will have absolutely no audio. So originally I had this all MacGyvered onto a popsicle stick with the magnets to where I could just stick this on the inside and it would sit right in front. Horrible idea, don't do it. Now, the microphone actually came with this little clip right here. Just pretty simple little, you know, alligator clamp. slide this in. I originally had made a rabbit fur kind of wind breaker on there, and it just didn't work for anything. So this is just the windscreen that comes with the microphone. Like I said, it's pretty cheap. What I do is I run this up my shirt so the wires aren't flailing around, and using this clip from the inside, let me just go in here. Now I want it right inside here on the breath deflector, so I actually just clamp it right there. And the microphone is sitting on the very inside of this, and my nose, when I have the helmet on, is a little bit below, so when I breathe you don't hear it too much. It helps a lot with wind noise, and as you can see, you know, the visor still closes fine. I don't have too much in my view as far as blocking my view, and I think it picks up my voice a lot better. Now, you can still, at speed, highway speeds, pick up wind noise, and that's not wind noise directly on the microphone, it's wind noise hitting the helmet, and that's kind of inevitable, and you know, I'm trying to look at some higher end microphones to help solve that issue. So there you go, that's kind of my setup. This is the best working scenario that I've found so far, is to actually put the microphone on the very inside of the breath deflector. Because every other place I've tried up here, I've tried, you know, in the cheek pad, I've tried just everywhere else on here, and it sounds horrible. So go ahead, if you're having issues, give that a try. I know there's quite a few people trying to talk to VIO about their audio issue, because it seems to be a pretty universal problem. And I've also plugged in a generic microphone that you would plug in, you know, to any other recording unit, and the POV just picks it up as static. Now, this is just an omnidirectional mono mic, so I didn't really see anywhere in the documentation of the POV HD specifying specifically what type of microphone is accepted, and I think I just got lucky getting this one and it working. So if you're looking for one, and I think it's going to be the same for a lot of the other recorders like the GoPro and stuff like that, try to get an omnidirectional, you know, lav mic. They seem to work the best, and if anyone has any other ideas or any other recommendations for microphones, let me know. I'm definitely open to suggestions to get the highest quality audio that I can. And there you go, that's my current setup, and I'm still definitely in the process of tweaking it. Alright, now that you've seen the new setup, let's go ahead and watch a clip of the microphone actually being placed on the inside of the breath deflector. So that's why I went with the POV at a cost of you have to deal with wires. I have an audio wire and a camera wire that I have to deal with. So when I actually hook up and use the unit, you know, it does take me about 5 minutes, a couple minutes to set up and actually get on the road. Alright, as you can see, that is a lot better.